polite as fuck.
Ellie's officially 30. She's done it.
I did it. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
The amount of times I heard the birthday songs in that place, I'm like, oh my God.
I forget how many there are. All I want for my that is the song that I originally requested, was Big Booty Ho.
At 7?
Yeah, and he was like, this other one will mix better.
Okay.
And I was like, okay.
You're the
you're the DJ.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 30, bitches. What the fuck? It's been fun. Exciting. I'm excited to kind of recap the weekend a little bit. I don't even know.
I have some structure for us.
Oh, thank God.
I was thinking you could start off by sharing your rose, thorn, and bud of 29.
Okay.
If you want to change your answer, you can. But this is a question that our friends ask like every year on our birthdays, and I feel like it's just good to think about.
It really is.
And the last year of your 20s, what did you like? What did you not like? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah. I think, okay, so they asked me this at dinner, so I honestly cannot remember my answer, so I'm going to try.
She was blackout at that point.
Yeah, before the food even came out. Gone. No. I said, I know I want to start with thorn, just because get like the bad, or the hard ones out of the way. But I think thorn for 29 it's hard because a lot of the things that I want to say, and let me tell you, this is the new and improved Ellie. This is what happens when you turn 30, guys. You just become...
You're just better.
You're just better. Everything that I want to say my thorn is like something that I feel like almost was what I needed at the time. Like, I was going to say like how like hard on myself I felt that I was. But then at the same time, it's like I also went back to therapy. I also feel like compared to other years or harder years or whatever, it wasn't as bad, or like my lack of boundaries. But I feel like if anything, it just made me realize like more what my boundaries are, like shifted that a little bit. I think maybe just the amount of time I spent in my head about turning 30. Like how like I did not want to like reflect. I did not want to talk about it. I felt like I honestly was the toxic contributor to, oh my God, I'm turning 30. It really was me and no one else that was doing that. And it was kind of like a waste of time, but also feel like, again, it's like important and I kind of needed to do that. My rose, oh my gosh, I think just all the things I did in San Diego. I feel like I did not travel or do anything. I was very much like homebody in this, like in the sense that I just did not have the time, money, or energy to be doing like extravagant things. But in the time that I did have, or like the energy that I did have, I gave it to like San Diego friends and people and places and new beaches, and had people come and visit us. And I think that was the best for sure.
Yeah.
And then bud, oh my gosh, I just feel like this whole year, I think I'm just really, really looking forward to not like existing. I think I did say this at dinner. Like, I'm excited to have a very similar year to what I had, but actually just enjoy it instead of having this like weird
this
like
looming like this is the end.
Yeah. But I just feel like there's so much. It's giving like the feeling that I feel now is how I felt at the beginning of the year that we went to Portland and I moved to San Diego, the year of Miami. Okay, so I feel like I heard this on a podcast once, and I relate, and you tell me. But, like, do you think that you have certain years that are, like, your year? Like,
yeah, fully.
Even years versus, like, odd years, or, like,
a
six versus, like, that, like, any year that has, like, a 3 in it is going to be a good year. Like, for me, is even years.
Okay. I mean, if that's true, then mine is the same, because those years also
we're just like, and then like the next year I'm like, what the fuck? A bomb, like a literal just life explosions all over the place. And then the next year it's like, what's the Lady Gaga? It's like club, another club. Yeah, I'm like, that is like.
It's so funny.
So yeah, I think that's what I'm looking forward to. There.
Sorry, a house just imploded around us. I think if people listen to the podcast, they're like, where do you guys live? It's just a nice little neighborhood.
Also, like, we do try to, like, do the audio, but honestly, it sounds like we're just, like, standing under an underpass half the time. I'm like, oh my god, okay, this is actually crazy.
But I really liked that thought.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. I feel like your attitude, especially, like, these last few months, or maybe
weeks.
Month and a half, like since the beginning of the year.
I'm not gonna give you December. Fair. Valid.
I think we were both maybe like, what the fuck?
Yeah, valid.
But it's making me excited. I feel like I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be such a good year.
Truly. So, yeah.
Okay. I actually know that it's those like
buildings,
abandoned houses. I saw a big truck over there. Oh my god. They're doing something.
Just full on demo. Cool. You're gonna see the tractor actually come behind us here. This wall's gonna be gone. Oh my god.
Anyway, do you want to talk about what you actually did for your birthday this weekend?
Yeah, I feel like I did so much, but everything was exactly how I wanted it to be. I think that I'm glad that it got progressively more chill, relatively, as the weekend went on. I think I wanted to go out on Friday after I worked, but I didn't want it to be, I don't think I was expecting it to be crazy. I remember being like, I only want to be able to have like 1 or 2 drinks and chill so that I can take my car home. No, there was at one point I looked at Erica and I go,
I will not be driving.
I will not be driving. I like take my shot as I'm looking at you like, nope. And I think it was such the move to go from getting ready straight to dancing. I think if I would have just like stood around, I knew I wouldn't have left. Not that that wouldn't have been fun, but I wanted to dance, and honestly that was the only time this weekend that I did do that. So yeah, I'm glad that and the music was good vibes, good energy, everybody out and about. And you know, I think that there's something really special about how, especially in the world today, how we treat each other on each other's birthdays. Like, I feel like everybody it is a common thing that you do of like, you are just nice. Doesn't really matter what maybe is going on in your life. You're just like projecting good vibes onto that person. And I felt like in every space that I was in, I felt that way. Whether it was like the people that I was with or the bar that we were at or dinner that we were at, like everybody was just so kind and good energy. But I'm glad the dancing was the best. I loved that.
That was so fun.
Saturday, my actual birthday, I feel like I wanted to chill in the morning. I wanted to be able to relax, but there's this one really nice, like cute breakfast spot right by where we live. And to be able to like walk and take the dogs. And again, like such good vibes. Some guy brought out his guitar and was playing the guitar. And
it was a private concert, actually.
Yeah.
It was just Dylan.
Yeah, he started playing and everybody left. Granted, I think they were done, but it was just us. And then Eric's, I'm going to go give him $1. And then hung out at the pool, whatever, same shit. Took a nap, and then did our favorite thing is play music and get ready for the night. And Erica got reservations at a sushi place in Little Italy, and I think that we don't really spend enough time over there because, one, it's kind of like you are there for food. You have to Uber. Yeah. You're not going to be driving, and you're kind of there for like food and drinks. There's not really like activities. Like you can walk around, but it's like, at what point are you walking like into downtown or like, you know, going somewhere? Just walk to the airport, you know? So it was nice to spend some time in Little Italy, and people watch is like the most fun over there.
So good.
Everybody's always dressed up, having a good time. There were not as many people out, which was nice.
Yeah.
It was not, I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was like, I don't know, see how packed and busy it gets. But I just love how fast the time went. Like we were just at dinner for like 3 hours.
For 7 hours straight.
Yeah, just 7 hours straight. And then What else? Went back to North Park that night and, you know, just doing the same old shit. Let this be a reminder to everybody and to you on your 30th. Full body pictures before
I'm so
you
sad.
go out. Like my outfit was so good. I looked so good, and I never say that. And I think which is good. I honestly am like so glad that we're those kind of people that just don't have that at like the forefront of our brain. But sometimes I will have to say it is nice to have a friend that like always has the photos, always has the picture. No, it's okay.
I literally I'm like thinking I'm recording this whole video of them like coming out with sparklers and
the shot. Oh my!
I didn't. I hit record at the end of the thing, and then the video is literally Ellie like finishing the shot and my phone on the table. I was so mad.
After all the sparklers are done, everybody's like done like cheering, and she goes, "Oh no, I pulled a mom and I didn't record. I didn't hit the record button." I was just laughing so hard.
It was a great video in my screen. Like it looked like it would have been really cute.
No, but honestly, like it's those kinds of things that are just, it makes it so much fun and something that I will have in, you know, for me and my memories and like my, you know, my little memory box forever. So Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. Yesterday was, we're recording on Monday. Man, the Bad Bunny concert. Let's just say that
Best halftime
show. We kind of walked into Sunday not having a plan and like knowing what we wanted to do, just knowing we wanted to be out and about and watch the Super Bowl, maybe have a few drinks, but kind of like chill. And so we went to one place first just to see, and it did not look packed in there at all. And we were like maybe 15 minutes before the Super Bowl started, and the lady was like, "Oh, no reservations. Like the place is actually fully booked up. Like they do reservations for the whole day."
Which is so weird. It's like a dive bar.
Yeah, and it didn't even occur to me that places would do that. So I start to think like, shit, is like every place gonna be like that? And we stumbled across a place that like we've been before, but just don't even give it a second thought because it kind of is like, I don't even know.
It's like hole in the wall.
But and like you go in and it's like you're kind of in a different world. Like it's really, really weird. But hardly anybody was there. We got the TV area to ourselves. Drinks were flowing, yapping, some food, wings, fries. Everybody came out to meet. My sister came exactly right when the halftime show was starting. It worked out perfectly. And it was great. I feel like I was having like too many drinks for me to cry, but I felt it. It felt so good to be with everybody and watch that, and I fucking knew Lady Gaga was gonna come out.
You did.
And I loved it. I loved that everybody, I don't know if you saw, but the cute little college couple right next to us, like they were trying to like dance a little bit, and I'm like, oh god, you guys are so cute. And everybody had a smile on their face. Everybody was singing or had their hands up or was like screaming when Ricky Martin came out looking fly as hell like a daddy. I was like, what the hell? I haven't seen.
You haven't aged today.
Yeah, it's truly. Oh my god, but it was great. And then last night I went to my sister's hotel and we hung out at her pool for a little bit and ended the night with a few more drinks, you know, gotta go out with a bang. Erica was like, damn, saw that Ring camera at 3:30. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I was so impressed. I wanted to rally. I was like, I cannot do that. But I'm glad we had the nights that we did.
Truly. No. And then we had a few people come over and hang out with the dogs, and we played like a little bit of a card game for a bit, and like it's just little things like that just get like trickled in that you don't plan, that just makes such a good time. But I think overall just such good party vibes. Birthday bender to the max. For sure.
Oh, it was so good. I'm so glad you had a good time.
I know.
I was vibing.
It's my sister's birthday today, so I feel like I'm still riding, like feeling super good. But I have a feeling come like Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be like, you're going to have to peel me from the floor.
Still going on.
Is it March yet? No.
I have some questions, but I didn't ask Ellie any of these, so you can take as much time as you need.
Okay.
And the first ones are more on, like, your 20s, which I know is, like, a lot. We were talking about this. Like, so much happens in your 20s. You think about, you're still in college in the beginning. And then now you're 30 years old and it's like so much life has been lived. So I will not, like, whatever comes to your mind.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I feel like it doesn't need to be like, actually, this is the one lesson I learned in my 20s. But what is some of the biggest lessons you learned from your 20s?
Oh man. Okay. I'm just gonna spitball some random thoughts. First one is wear a condom. The second one is
sorry, that's the only one I got.
I feel like that's a good one.
Drink more water. That's really good. Drink more water is great.
Continue to stay like contacted with your family. I know that's like your own personal preference based on your relationship, but I feel like it's so hard because you leave the house at 18 and then traditionally or whatever, at least I did, and it's so easy to forget because you're with them all the time that when you leave you have to like actively call and message and be a part. Like it's not like, oh, you're just gonna come home after school and everybody's gonna be there. And I think that was a big lesson. Oh my God, that you're just never gonna have it all figured out. The fact that the world makes you think that you have to choose a degree when you are 17, 18 years old, that you have to like make all of your most important life decisions before your brain is even fully fucking developed is actually psychotic of us to do. And it like almost manipulates while your mind manipulates your mind into thinking that you're like fucking up when in reality like it's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I wish that I figured that out sooner. And your friendships are always going to be important, and to never like put those on the back burner for some sort of like romantic relationship or maybe like attention or something like that. Which I feel like everybody can kind of fall into when you're, it's like a, you know, everybody kind of has to go through it, but it's a nice reminder. But I think those are
good.
The fact that I said condoms first, that's crazy.
That's so funny. I love that. That was a curveball. I wasn't expecting you to say
It's not even like, I just, from not just, you know, me, but I feel like everybody that I've seen around me, you know, just, I think it's great. I think it's a good reminder.
It's also like, it can be hard sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment with someone to be like, wait, sorry, but actually I don't want a disease. Or a job. Okay, what are some of your proudest moments from your
20s? Graduating college, even though that's
it's a big one.
Yeah.
I feel like finishing the thing is like, doesn't necessarily mean it's less than, even if you're not like using it right now.
Yeah, so true. Graduating, becoming an auntie. I think my ability, two separate thoughts. Traveling, the amount of traveling I did in my 20s was wonderful, and I'm glad that I did that because I was able to, you know, there's not a lot of people that say that they have lived in another country.
For sure.
For an extended period of time, so I'm glad that I get to say that, but I also, in the same kind of, maybe same but also different, like, my ability to be in a very difficult situation, and like, yeah, it may have like lasted longer than I wanted it to, but I like got myself out and recovered and moved on and continued my life and didn't, you know, try not to make it like this big thing. But yeah, like all of the things that I did in Australia, sometimes I'm like, is this a fever dream? Like, did I do that?
You whip stuff out sometimes. I'm like, what? I didn't know you did that. Or like when you said Luna killed a kangaroo, I was like, what the fuck? That's wild.
Jesus, jumping off the back of a truck. That was actually crazy. Moving to San Diego. Like a big move that I did just for me. I wasn't following a partner. I wasn't doing it because my family was moving. I was doing it because I was like, I am feeling a change. I feel like a shift, and I need to do something. I just didn't know what it was. And sometimes it really just takes knowing someone somewhere else or having a friendship somewhere else for you to be like, okay, that's my safe person, and just write it and see what happens. And it's been the best. Like, I literally
can't believe it's been 4 years.
I was just gonna say that. It's actually crazy. 4 fucking years.
Yeah, it's so wild.
I can't. It feels like a second ago, but also it doesn't. I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
And then I think just like getting over being 29 has been like the biggest, like out of everything, that is like the hardest thing to get through. And then once that's done, you're good.
Yeah.
You're in the clear.
Yeah.
It's done already.
How would you say you've grown emotionally, mentally, or spiritually?
Ooh. Spiritually is interesting because I feel like, maybe it wasn't in my 20s. But I do think, and I think a lot of people can relate to this, but there is a big shift of either like your spirituality or just like maybe the belief system that you have grows and molds so much when you're in your 20s. I think, oh my God, I really have to learn to give myself grace and not like look back and cringe. But I think just like the older I got in my 20s, each year kind of like really opened up my brain in order to maybe ingest information a little bit better and also see the world for what it was. Like, I think going to, as much as college was interesting, like, I'm glad that I did go to where I went, because I think it really shaped and molded my brain. I think I was a little bit like brainwashed. And you know, you're a kid. It's really, at least for me, I think it was difficult for me to come up with a lot of my like own ideas and beliefs and what, like, really sit and believe, like, what do I believe in? What are my values? Because I don't know, maybe because I moved around so much, I feel like I've always kind of used the metaphor of like feeling like a chameleon. So we would go somewhere and I would just do whatever I needed to do, say whatever I needed to say in order to like just blend in. And sometimes when you live in certain areas, like, I just, oh my God, I make this, actually I'm not even gonna tell that story, but it's just like, you just,
well, now I'm curious.
The one with Sage's dad, my just being so, granted that was like middle school, not my 20s, but just being a little like, not close-minded, but just this attitude of like, well, I know everything, and each step into your 20s, like, you learn, you grow, and that attitude and that mindset leaves more and more and more. And like, thank fuck for that, because I just am honestly, like, there's so many things I don't know, and I'm like ready to learn. And I think when it comes to spirituality and just like beliefs and things like that, I've just been feeling more and more grounded. Mentally, oh my God, I forget, this is like a little bit of like an insight to like my brain and my mind, but I was on Zoloft, which is an SSRI, since I was 16. And when I left for Australia like an idiot, it didn't even occur to me that I would need to maybe figure out how I'm going to continue that prescription. And, you know, with an SSRI, because of how it like balances your brain, you're really not supposed to go cold turkey. And so in Australia, I tried to be like my own pharmacist and like cut the pills in order to like, you know, cut it down. But I had like, what I had was what I had. And so when it ran out, and I never looked back. And I think that when I think of like my mental growth, I think that I, you know, struggled a lot as a kid, and I think everybody has their own path when it comes to your mental health and also your relationship with like how you want to help yourself with that. And I think in the moment, like, I really needed it, and I was grateful, and I don't recommend going cold turkey or doing what I did.
Moving to another country and then getting off your SSRI.
Your thing that's supposed to make you happy, and then don't do that. But I think that it allowed me to grow and sit with myself, and I think that I eventually got to a more safer place mentally where it was okay for me to not be on that. And I don't know, practice more, just like, not activities, just like, just have better mental health practices in order to kind of fit in what I didn't have anymore. And I kind of felt like, I don't know if I would have done that if it wasn't for the horrible way that I went around it. And then just like my relationship with like therapy and going in and out, and just like always knowing that that's been an option, and like my growth within therapy the past 10 years, like I just close my eyes and think about just like all the work and things like that. And it's really, sad, but also in a beautiful way, because you're like, damn, you really had to do all that. But
you kind of do sometimes. Like, I think, I can't remember who I was talking to. Maybe it was you. Just about like some of the stuff you look back that you did. They're like, why did I do that? Or like, why did I stay in that relationship, or whatever it is. But it's like, I don't think I would be the person that I am if I didn't have that experience. You know?
Yep.
You kind of have to do it.
Truly. Yeah.
Love. Well, we're like kind of transitioning. So what is something or things that you're leaving in your 20s, and then what are you bringing into your 30s?
Ooh, okay. Leaving in my 20s. Ooh, okay. We were talking about this at dinner, and it is so relatable, but I'm leaving in my 20s dressing and styling and fashion that I know does not fit my aesthetic, body type, skin tone, hair color, you name it. Like trying to fit into things that clearly don't fit, no matter how cute they are. Goodbye. I don't have time for it. We're not doing it. I make the joke of like, I do it and I think it's cute, and then immediately it's in the give to my sister bin, because I'm like, I know I'm not going to do it. No. And then you don't feel confident.
No.
And I think just like to mirror that, it's like bringing in my 30s is really being intentional with that. And it's just like more of like a confidence thing too. Like you really just like know what to wear, what to put on, how to style yourself, and like walk out feeling like the most confident.
I love that. I saw a video on YouTube when I like post our shorts. Like if you go to the shorts, the first one that pops up, it was like how I don't even remember what the caption was, but she was like, how I like lost 20 pounds, or that wasn't what it was, but she had on like a pair of pants that like clearly weren't fitting her well. And then it like the transition was like, I just bought the right size. And honestly, she looked so good. Like I wouldn't have thought anything, like just wearing the clothes that actually fit your body. It's like, who the fuck cares if it's a size 20 or a size 4?
Yeah.
You know, like if it looks good on you and it makes you feel good, then just wear the clothes.
Totally. And that's it's like duh, but also why does it take forever to learn that?
Yeah.
Even still.
Yeah.
I think, oh man, like not to be super repetitive, but just leaving, it's so difficult, but just leaving behind this like, self-conscious, not confident, people pleaser kind of attitude, energy, vibe. I kind of just picture this like, hunched over, more dark Ellie, like that's like, she's
Gremlin Ellie.
Gremlin, troll Ellie. Yeah, she's gonna stay behind, and I think just like stepping in to this like confident era, and
I love that.
just like being me.
Yeah.
There's no one else, so.
I don't know why this lyric hit me when I was getting in the shower yesterday. I don't even know what the song was, but it was literally, it said something around like, this is the youngest I'll ever be, or something. And I'm like, whoa. Because it's so true, because then it's like, oh, when I'm 32, or like, oh, when I'm this, and it's like, why not right now?
Right now. Mm-hmm.
Literally, you're never going to be this age, or this, like, it's never going to be like this ever again.
Ever again, yeah, I know. It's crazy. But it's like, that is the thing that I have to remind myself, and, but in a sense of like, do it now, have fun now, live in the moment now. There's no need to like push it off or extend it, or like you said, oh, when I'm this age, or when I'm this, I'll do that.
When I look like this, when I do this. Yeah.
So true.
It's kind of maybe repetitive. So if you already said these things with your like goals, this is just like, what are your top 3 like priorities or goals or things that you want for your 30th, your 30.
I think that I'm getting distracted because it looks like there's like a wire. Oh wait, no, he pulled it down. It was like a wire. Oh no, you see it? The wire is like being it from the pole. It's like down. See, it's swinging.
Oh.
I don't know. It was like really being like pulled. Yeah, what is happening? What is that?
I don't know.
And now cars are stopping. Anyway, priorities and goals. I know we did talk about a little bit, but I do think that there is this sense of like, I don't know, lock in a little bit more, really kind of, I don't know, just kind of like tighten up shit. You know, I don't really know how there's not too many big things. I mean, there are, like, I really do want to go visit family, maybe have like another Florida vacation at some point. I really want to travel to New York. I really want to do another half marathon, like things like I've said these when we talked about goals, but I also think I said something along the lines of like, I think this past year was very like loosey-goosey and like, you know, I know I'm not going to be doing anything, so I'm just going to like hang out and, you know, I don't really have a, you know, big goal or priority, so I'm not, you know, gonna save or, you know, have like days where I don't do anything so that I can prioritize like my future self and things like that. And when I think about this year, I think a little bit more like the word balance comes to mind, like being able to have both exist at the same time, but also maybe a little bit more forward future thinking a little bit, because I feel like I just haven't. I think because I've been so, oh my God, I'm turning 30. Oh my God, the decade's over. Oh my God, the year is coming to a close. Or, you know, even just like the despair in the world too. It's really difficult to like look into the future and be like, okay, not just like, what do I want this year to look like, goals, like what do I want the next 5 years to look like? Or, okay, what do I want my 30s to look like? When I turn 40, what do I want to say that I've done, or where do I want to be? And like, those are some of the thoughts that are like coming into my mind, and in a way that's not scary, or, I mean, it's a little like scary, but exciting scary, not like daunting scary.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that. Yeah. I'm excited for you.
Same. I'm excited for you too. I'm like, this year is going to be I'm like, we're going to be celebrating in a few weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Not a few weeks. It's like a month and a half.
I feel that though.
I don't want to get emotional, so I'm not going to look at you.
Okay, I'm going to drink my coffee.
I just feel like, you know, our friendship like ebbs and flows, I think, just like our life does. And like we grow, I feel like sometimes we feel closer, sometimes we're not. But I'm thankful that like consistently we've been in each other's lives for as long as we have. And like we've gotten to experience our 20s together, like a lot of our 20s together. The fact that we've lived together for almost 4 years is crazy. And like, you inspire me and push me and like make me a better person in a lot of ways. And I feel like when like I'm low, like sometimes you're high and it helps pull me out and vice versa.
Yep.
And I just like, I know our 30s are going to be a lot of growth and probably a lot of change and just like a different era of life. And I'm just so thankful for the times that we have had, and I'm excited, honestly, for what's next.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that.
Oh. Man.
I love you.
I love you. And it's so true. I'm like, the moments that you like, I don't know how to describe it. And it happens with like a lot of like family vacations. It happens in moments of just like when you're hanging around like really, really good people. And it happened on dinner on Saturday of just like, holy shit, Ellie, get it together. Stop crying. Okay. Yeah, my voice is already gone and now I'm like, I have like nasally. This is not going to sound great. But this moment of like, you know, there's noise, chatter, clinking of drinks and forks and plates, and you like look around and you just, okay.
It's okay.
And you just like see all these people that are there for you and you're there for them. And it's just like, there's something special about calling it out maybe after, but in the moment it's like, this is so stupid, but there's a quote in The Office from Andy that's like, I wish you knew that it was the good times before they left. And it's like, that's kind of how I felt, on Saturday. I'm just like, this is it. This is the life. This is like, and I know it's so cheesy, but then it's like, I look at everybody and you're making eye contact and you're smiling, and then seeing you like right across, it's like, damn, like we did it. Like this is like literally 13 to 30. It is crazy.
It's so wild.
Oh, man. But you know what? Like, I would not want to be doing this with anybody else. Like, it was literally meant to be, and I feel like I knew it from the moment I stepped onto that pool deck, and now we're here. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is what happens when you have a full weekend of just drinking, and your body is depleted.
You haven't slept 3 days.
And you just love each other so much. And this is it. This is what happens.
Oh, wow.
But, like, I'm just so proud of us and everything that we've done in this, like, house that we've built together. And I love you so much.
I love you, too. Okay, guys, we need to call it.
Cheers to 30.
Cheers to 30.
And I love you guys. Thank you. And everybody that wished me happy birthday. Y'all are the best.
If you didn't yet, there's still time.
Still time. It's actually my whole
month. I'm not on social media, so sorry I'm not making you a post, but I do love you. And okay, Apply to Smoke Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll see you next week.
We will see you next week. Bye, guys.